Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome back for Satisfactory Update 5 in our Mega Base in development, and more work, or finishing work on the aluminum stuff. We're going to start with upgrading all the belts we need to upgrade to Mark 5, and then we're going to move on to back to the radio control units that we started on toward the end of the last stream, and hopefully we'll get those done today as well, and then we can move on to something else. I'm not holding our breath about getting those done today, but maybe, just maybe, we will. Okay, so let's go ahead and just switch into the game and get started so that we can get as much done as we can in the next couple hours. So I'm here at the copper base, and I'm here at the copper ingot base because in order to get aluminum up and running at full speed, which is consuming 1,500 bauxite per minute to make a little over 1,000 aluminum casings and 150 all-clad aluminum sheets, we need to upgrade all the inputs first. And so the first one we're going to upgrade is the copper input, because it's the furthest away from the aluminum station itself. And catch, there we go, good. So let's go all the way down here to start with. Catch. Gotta keep myself used to this thing. That's right, I put these too far apart. Power poles should be closer together than max distance. I did max distance because I was being lazy. Alright, so the first thing we can do is the water. Make sure the water's at the right speed. For this, we need to have 193 water. Is that right? It can't be right. It is right. Okay, so I put down way too much water. We only need 100. We only need a little over 200 water. Even if I take into account that I'm making a little bit more than I need here, I only need 10. I only need 200 water. I don't know why I built 3. I only need. Oh, I do have 2 here. Jeez, oh beats. Okay, I've already got 200 water. We're done with that. Get out of there. Water is in a Mark 1 pipe because that's fine. I suppose I could and possibly should do the painting thing here. Custom swatch. Paint that one. All the way up there. Paint this down here. To mark them as water pipes. And then the next thing is, of course, the copper. We need to have a total of 290 copper ore. 300 even, I think, for all of what we're making. 15 times 20 is 300 even, so we're going on 300 even. We have 120 times 3, which is 360 right now, so that's fine. 360 copper ingots is a Mark 4 belt, so this belt is fine. But we're out, or copper ore rather, but we're outputting 37.5 times 20, or that's 780? 750. 750. So this output belt needs to be Mark 5. Now, not the lifts, because the lifts being Mark 1 is perfect. And the lifts on that side being Mark 1 is perfect as well. But down underneath here, we need to upgrade to Mark 5 belts. Oops, wrong buttons. I have to get used to the flying thing. So we want to do Mark 5. I'm going to go down to the end and start down there. I know it will snap. It is fine. It will be fine. Alright. And technically these ones down here at the far end don't actually have to be Mark 5, but those really don't look that much different, do they? They just have that little guardrail on them there to signifies that they're Mark 5s versus Mark 4s. Kind of an interesting choice, I guess, that they don't really look any different other than that. Perhaps. Good middle of the night to you. How are you today? Here we go. Alright, so Mark 5 belt comes out of here all the way back to home. I grabbed a bunch of aluminum sheets. We'll see how long they last. Yeah, I know. I don't have enough range. I'm not going to bother right now. Eventually this whole factory is going to get upgraded or expanded upon. And at that point, I can fix the power poles. Thank you. Weird targeting here. Let's see. This is Mark 4. Let's go to Mark 5. Mark 5. You weren't able to... Oh, I saw you said something about not being able to sleep. We're not going to be able to make this climb, I don't think. Not unless I come over here where the power line is. And then maybe not even then. Can we? Oh, we can. Okay, good. Climb, climb. Let's go this way. And then Mark 5 here. Followed by a Mark 5 here. And then Mark 5's here. Oops, not what I wanted. I don't want a Mark 1. Mark 5. Mark 5. Then we go upstairs. Yeah, so I said something about not being able to sleep, I thought, earlier today. Mark 5 built. Alright, so that should take care of all of the copper supply. And now we have to do the rest for the rest of the input ingredients. We should probably go up and do the box. It doesn't really matter. We need to do them all, and then we can upgrade the speed on all the buildings in the factory itself. Check this. Okay. Alas, there's the copper train coming back this way. I didn't leave my train here because I don't have a station I can leave it parked in without shutting off that train, so we are here. We are flying slowly. Technically, the Caterium shoes are faster. Technically. Do I have the... Yes, I do. Good. And we're getting lots of encased industrial beams back as we're using the... as we're replacing the Mark IV belts. You and that coffee. What if I should dump off? Yeah, I should dump off some of those Mark IV, or those encased industrial beams. I shouldn't need to because they should be replacing 1-to-1, but just in case. Dump some of them off in the train. I have purposeful devoid. I'm purposely devoid of some of them here because I knew that I would need. I would be getting a lot back, so I didn't bother gathering any between last stream and this one for that reason. Okay, so let's fly up. I'll upgrade these on my way back, of course. Okay, good. I was hoping that we were close enough that I could make the climb here. Autosave, thank you. Climb, climb. And we'll go all the way down to the end and work our way back. Because we have to upgrade these miners here as well to all be overclocked to 250%. Hopefully we have the power for this. I'm pretty sure we do. Oh yeah, we do. We're using about half the power we're making right now. This is just... Technically, I don't need this anymore because I can fly, but just in case, we'll leave it here. Okay, all the way down we go. Watch your head. Not that much. And then those are probably going to start shooting at me. Expected. Let's see. From down here, we can overclock this miner. 1, 2, 3, in you go. So 300 parts per minute. That is the expected amount. So that's a Mark IV belt. Presumably we have Mark IV, Mark IV. Mark IV. Go up above the belt. There we go. Just want to follow it back, make sure that it's all Mark 4s the whole way. To where we split it. 4s. There we are. I'm moving slightly faster than a Mark 4 belt. And then here we split it into what'll be 2 times 150. So I have Mark 3 here, which will hold the 150. And another Mark 3 here, which will hold the 150. We need to go this way now. Upgrade this miner. Three of those for you as well. That puts us up to 600, which means we need to go to Mark 5 belts here now. Mark 5. Mark 5. Mark 5. 5. This is beautiful. This is kind of like our first true endgame build of everything we've built so far. Because everything we've built so far is like, okay, well, when we have Mark 5 belts and have the need for more of this stuff, then we'll do more of this stuff. This will definitely have to be Mark 5, because it's taken 600 plus 150. And this can stay at Mark 3. This goes down to Mark 5. Switch down to there. All the way down, all the way down. Mark 3, and this becomes Mark 5 here. Yes, I know you have a thing.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Mark 5 here. And there. These are all Mark 3. That's fine. Mark 3 is fine. You're all Mark 5 to the end of that. You're Mark 3 to the end. Mark 5 lift. This will be a Mark 5 belt. Mark 3 on that side. 5 and 5. Verifying the 3s here. 3, 3. 3. Mark 5 again. You are auto-saving. This is 3, this is 3, and then we go here. Final upgrade of the day here, or of the session, of the set, I should say. 600 from you as well. That means that you go to a Mark 5. Mark 5 there. And then these all become Mark 5 all the way back to base now. So we have 300 coming in from the furthest back one, split in half. Half of that's merging with 600 here, making 750. The other half continues along to this point, and then merges with another 600 to make another 750. Which puts us at a grand total of 1,500 bauxite. Ridiculous amount. But not really, because I think Caledon has at least 2, if not 3 of these setups, which is pretty insano. Okay, and then you become Mark 5, Mark 5. Down we go. Mark 5, Mark 5. Down we go some more. Those clip through there. And then they become here. Mark 5, Mark 5. We gotta be careful. Mark 5. Mark 5. I need some help here. Oof, there we go. That's right, they also have a silvery looking bottom as well. Mark 5s. 5s. We'll check the coke belt later. Mark 5s. And I'm out. I am out. Let's go just poke a hole through here somewhere. Come on. I must have my inventory full too. Yep, I do. Alright. Come up through here. Have any more room in the train? Nope. Okay. Oh, actually I need more of these. They're not in there, they're in the train station. There we are. 3, 4... those back, take one more, and we'll leave it at that point. More Mark IV belts than I thought, I guess. You can continue along here. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Guess I didn't really need to poke up through. Could have gone around like that. That's right. There. Alrighty. Back to work. Mark 5. Mark 5. Mark 5 lift. Mark 5 lift. Let me come over here. And we do Mark 5 lifts. And then we go back to Mark 5 belts again. Did I miss one? I did. That would have been bad, Wally. There. There. You're done. Here. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's all of the bauxite. Great. Let's look at water while we're sitting here. We need to have 450 water, which means that these 3 need to be clocked in. Good, good, good. At 150 each. If I put in 1 shard, how high can I go? 180. Let's actually do 2 at 180 each. And then 1 at 120. Maybe the end one's at 180? I don't know. Don't think it really matters. 180 and 180, 120 is 300, and... oh, actually... no, only one of these needs to be at 180, 1 at 120, 1 at 150. Oops. Fine. There we go. So that gives us 450 water. 180 plus 120 is 300 plus 150 is 450. And then we could do some more painting again here. There and there. There and there. There, 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 there. Flying up we go. You're done. You need that. Wait, you need that. You're good, you're good, you're good. I should also have painted this. I think. I think that makes sense. Hey, Marshall. Welcome. Water, water, water. Down. I'll do the loop. I'll come back and do the loop. Stay here on these 3 for now. This is just here for decorative purposes. And then we can do the loop. Start at the corner. Don't actually need this one, but I put them in there just for, I don't know, symmetry or regularity or something. Do this here. Go to that one. Oh, I also need to hook these up too. Uh-oh. Crap. I don't want to do the junctions, just the pipe. The junctions are classified as something different in my mind. All the blue waters. I need to find the color for the alumina as well. Found this one somewhere. And there we go. Let's see. Where did I find those colors? Color converter? No, not exactly. Where did I find those colors? Ah, here it is. Okay. And then we can do custom swatch, edit that. I can call this one, save this one as, wait, why did it, oops, save. Call this one water. That way I can reload it anytime I want, like that. And then we'll make a new one called, let's see, is this be, why can you just give me the hex code? That would be fine. 0.04 and 0.98. And we'll save this one as alumina. And load that preset. There you go. Select color. Precisely. Technically don't need to do this right now, but since I was doing the other pipes, I figured I might as well. Alright, so we have now the water, the bauxite, and the copper up to speed, almost actually. Copper's not quite done yet, I forgot a step. Copper. Let's go over here. And here at the copper station, we need to upgrade to Mark V belts as well. Mark V lift, Mark V lift. Oops, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing still. There we go. Mark V. Autosave, thank you. You know what? I didn't clean up that other box earlier. Box of shame. Okay, where are we at with space here? We don't have any. I may have left another box somewhere too. Or it's a weird coincidence. Let's do, just dump all those in there. That's fine. I'll check on the Satisfactory calculator map later. We'll be fine for now. Let's see, Mark V, Mark V. I'll do this one here while I have this selected. And then this can go to Mark V as well. And not that that isn't full, but it's fine. Mark V here. Mark V here. And yeah, this brings in 725 pure copper ingots, so we need to go the whole way like this. Picking up lots of beams, too. Mark III belts. Each of these only needs a Mark II lift. $675 25 divided by 9 is 75. And then we need 60, or 50 rather, for this one here. So that's perfect. Okay, so copper's good. Now we just need to take a look at petroleum coke. I don't think I can make that leap quite there, but I can make it good enough if I use the tricks. There we go. Let's see, we have... I think this is actually correct. We have 90 oil coming in. Sorry, 150 crude oil coming in. 30 times 5. And that's going to output 40 each on this. Oh, I should grab that color too. Actually, I should grab the crude oil color too. Okay. Let's do that. Do it all correctly this time. This code is 297. 0.94. 0.03. And we'll save that as... Come on, game. Crude oil. Load crude oil. Nice and purpley. Doesn't seem right. 297.94, 0.03. That's right. Down here. Yeah, that's right. Just looked weird in the sunlight / the shade. Over in shade. Go there. Here. Oh, I guess I should have done the inputs too. Do the tank as well. Go back down here and do those inputs before I forget them. It's like grape Kool-Aid. Don't drink it. It's not. Okay, this one. This one. Go above. And you, and you, and you. Alrighty. We have grape Kool-Aid done now. And then we need swatch color for heavy oil residue. That one's nearly the same. That'll be 284. 0.84, 0.24, save, HOR, select HOR, okay. I shouldn't even bother doing these because this setup is temporary anyway. But it's okay. Now this one looks like bubblegum. Okay, so these are outputting 20 polymer resin per minute. That's a Mark 1 lift. 20 times 5 is 100, so these are hopefully Mark 2 belts under here. They are. Don't want to get this backed up, that's for sure. And then these are Mark 4 belts for the petroleum coke. Is that enough? This is outputting 120 per minute. Mark 2 belt, Mark 2 lift, and 120 times 4, or times 5 rather, is 600. And how much do we need? petroleum coke, exactly 600. Alright, so we need to upgrade this too. Mark 5, 5, 5. And back we go, all the way over here. Hopefully I have a ladder in place. I do not. Mark 5. But I think I can do splash down over here and then use this power to get back up. Okay. Actually, we need to lift first here. You're already done. Okay, good. Mark 5 belt. 5. And that's being lifted up here. Mark 5. Go grab that before I forget about it. Alright, and then here's the Mark 5 lift for the coke. Mark 5 belt for the coke. All the way down. I'm sure I'm leaving boxes of shame in a few places. These, it's 10, it's 60 each because there's 10 of them. So we're good on that. Lift. Up here, these are all Mark 1 lifts bringing the coke in. And then coming back down again, we have 120 aluminum scrap, which should be Mark... Wait a minute. Why did I do Mark 4 belts for these? Lifts for these. Oh, I didn't overclock these or clock these up yet. We're going to have aluminum scrap 3,000 divided by 10 is 300, so we need to have Mark 4. Okay, good. I did it right. Down there. Okay. These are all Mark 4 then. 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4, all Mark 4. All the lifts are as well. And then those go into these. This one goes into this array, which is Mark 4, times 300 divided by 5 is 60 each, so those are Mark 1 lifts. That's great. And we'll do the outputs of those. I just want to check all these to make sure that I did do them all as Mark 4s. Save again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fortunately, we'll never have to worry about this particular phase again. For any new stuff, for all the old stuff we have already made, we may have to. Making sure we find all the belt pieces and making sure we have them all upgraded to the correct speed. Otherwise, we will have problems somewhere along the way. That much is fairly well guaranteed. Okay, and then the smelters output half, I think, as much aluminum ingots. 1,500. Yeah, so half as much. So these need to be, they were, well, it's, crap. Let's just go upstairs and look. So they're taking in 60 each, outputting 30 each. 30 times 5 is 150. So, 150 means a Mark 3 belt here. And I think I saw all Mark 3 belts the whole way down. But it also doesn't hurt me to make sure. Mark 3 all the way into there. Mark 3 lift. 3 Mark 3. I'm gonna go down to the ground. It's going to make me a little bit slower to move, but it's better because I'm not bobbing and weaving like crazy. 3s. There's not enough room to kind of float under here well. Good. And we'll go and check the rest of this one. This one's different. It's different. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so that's the delivery of the aluminum ingots to their respective machines. This takes in 30 and 10, outputs 30. 30 times 5, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 150. 150 aluminum sheets means that this needs to be Mark III as well. All the way during this crazy belt to that point. Good. And then the rest of this stuff is here. We are making just over 1,000 casings. So each one of these sides is going to carry 500. So they all need to be Mark V. Actually, no. Wait a minute. Check this. 112.5 times 4 is only a Mark IV belt. Good. That's 450. So it's 450 from this point all the way to this point. And then here we have this single one outputting 115.5 into a Mark II lift. Perfect. And then that gets split into 2 Mark I lifts, which have just under 60 each in them. And then they get merged into here, which needs to be a Mark V lift. Same thing over here. This is Mark IV all the way from here to this point. Merging with a Mark I makes a Mark V here. Fly up and I can put this in now. I don't need it anymore. This becomes Mark V. Autosave. This becomes Mark V. This one over here is Mark III. That's correct. Let's go this way, this way, this way. This becomes Mark V. Mark V, Mark V, Mark V. It takes me all the way out. We also need to have this be a Mark V belt for the overflow trash recycling or construction thing. Mark III lift, Mark III, Mark III, Mark III, Mark III, Mark III. Okay, now we're up to the train platform here. This becomes Mark IV. This becomes Mark V. This becomes Mark V. 5 and Mark V. Mark V here. Mark V there. Mark V, Mark V. You get the idea. Okay, now we're up to the train platform on that one. Mark III for you. Mark III, Mark III, Mark III. You all should be Mark IIIs already. Yep. And then over here, you become Mark V, Mark V, Mark 5. 5. Mark 5 and Mark 5. And that should do it. Now, all the belting is upgraded. All the inputs are upgraded. All we have left to do now is turn up all of these factories here to be their correct full speed, which for these is 100%. Let's use the recipe copier mod. Control click. Right, these are at 100%. Electrode, aluminum scrap, 10 full refineries. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this one here goes to 75%. Because this consumes 180 alumina. This produces 180 alumina once it clocks itself up. There it goes. Once it finishes the cycle, that is. This becomes 75%. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we should be at full speed now. But I don't really know how we can tell. The water pipe here is 105 times 10, which is 1050. We have 3 possible ways for it to loop around. The 2 outside ones and this middle one here. Should hopefully be getting enough consumption that it doesn't jam. Although, in retrospect, I probably should have spaced these 3 out to not be just the 3 on the ends for pipe throughput reasons. If anything, it should be like... oh, crap. Maybe this third one of these here in the middle, maybe, and then the third one from the end down here kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. It shouldn't matter. These should be able to drain completely of their water before the cycle finishes. And if that is the case, all around, then we should be good to go. And it appears to be. Whether it sticks that way or not, it's just a matter of the weird fluid mechanics in the game. Hey, Addicted, welcome.
Poke, poke, poke. Is that all you do?
Thank you for claiming first. Thank you for the poke. So, we just finished clocking all of the aluminum stuff here. And a hydrate. That's a good idea. I like that idea. And a posture check. We could always use one of those, too. Okay, so we just finished clocking up all of the things for the whole aluminum chain. We now have Mark V belts being, the aluminum plates being made for Mark V belts, so we can actually do such a thing. And everything should now be consuming 1,500 bauxite. Where's my spreadsheet? Consuming 1,500 bauxite, 290 copper ore, 643 total water, 150 crude oil, shredding 100 polymer resin there, and producing just over 1,000 aluminum casings across this mess, and producing 150 all-clad aluminum sheets. I am good. How are you? So that's a factory. That's an endgame factory right there. We may need 1 or 2 more of these before we're totally done, but that's an endgame factory for now. Tired? Yeah. How close are we to actually needing to shred these things? Oh, they're backing up. Okay. That side is. This side's not quite there yet, but it's nearly there, so that's fine. Sorry to hear that. I know how it goes, though. So we are now shredding these extra aluminum casings on this side, and this one should be backing up momentarily. Hopefully. But that's good, because that means more coupons for me. There we go. Not quite there yet. How close are we on the aluminum sheets? It's going to take a lot longer for those. Yeah, we're still filling up the train station on those. But we really only use those for... There they are now, they're shredding. Great. We really only use those aluminum sheets, I think, for belts. Really. I mean, I think there might be one thing that uses them, depending on alternate recipe. Well, given the alternate recipes that I'm going to choose. And they unlock a lot of science. So they're used in one battery recipe. The classic battery. Might do that one. Probably not. I'll probably do the blender battery one. Let's see. We use them in crafting drones and drone ports. They're used in making heat sinks, but I think, again, only the default heat sink recipe. Of course, belts and lifts, Mark V. They're used in crafting a nuclear power plant, so we'll need some for that. But again, it's all just building, really. A hazmat suit and hover pack, yep. So it's really just maybe, you know, some of the basic recipes that we're going to end up doing the alternates anyway. So we may not need to even make any more of these at all than the 150 per minute. Because really, how many can I use? You don't respond because you fell asleep. Yeah, I can sympathize there too. All right, so let's do this. Let's grab a couple more stacks of these. What do I have too much of? Something, I'm sure. I have my my master list of how much stuff I should have, how much of each stuff I should have in my bags. Let's see. Sort 2 stacks of computers, check. 2 stacks of cable, check. 1 stack of wire. 2 stacks of rotors. Now I'm skipping some things because of reasons, train reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a bit stacks of concrete. There's the surplus, slightly. Throw that in there. Concrete copper sheets times 4. Iron plates times 6. Rods times 2. 1 screw. 1 circuit. 1 quick wire autosave. 2 motors. 2 plastic. 0 rubber. Yeah. 4 encased. 3, 4. 4 all clad. Actually, those sort before encased. I need to fix that in my list. 2 HMF. 2 frames. 3 rips. 3 beams. There's another overflow here because I have too many beams. I could probably have more here, but... And 4 pipes. 1 AI limiter. 2 silica. And 1 quartz. Which actually the quartz should be before the silica, sort order-wise. The reason I have them ordered in the way that I have them ordered there is because of the way that I have them stacked here in the train. So the train, and I suppose I could fix that so they were ordered more smartly, but this is kind of the more basic stuff, and then this is kind of the more advanced stuff. I should probably actually have the computers in here and have the motors over there. Kind of. Not really, I guess, but that's my building train at least. And then this is my just spare wagon in case I need it for something. But good, that's not actually blocking... Oh. fallen asleep at the desk for 5 hours. Oof. I'd wake up with a crick in my neck. It's interesting that this train's not actually blocking this signal. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, so we have now everything coming in. Yep, see, I told you I'd lose one. What do you got? 3 of those. There's probably at least one more around. Okay, so let's go back to work on I don't know that I have. Oh, I do have a factory there, a station there. Station 66. Don't need to go here anymore. As long as you're not going to make me go there. You're not. Good. Let's add those 2 in. Save changes. Cancel docking. Station 66 is our station for the radio control units. Or, well, the first of many stations for the radio control units. We're not picking up anything from here yet. We will be picking up the casings here, I think, for the radio control units. Look at that. Radio control unit. We're doing the radio control system. So we need casings, circuit boards, crystal oscillators, and rubber. Yep. That's what we're doing. Execute Order 66. Indeed. I never did come here and finish this station. That's okay. We can do it if we get that far. Okay, we are here. We have our access hole here. And we have... This was crystal oscillators. We're going to do 4 of each of these, I think. Yeah. Insulated one. Excuse me. All right, so we have quartz crystal, rubber, AI limiter, circuit, and aluminum casing. Quartz crystal, rubber, AI limiter, circuit, quartz casing, or circuit, aluminum casing, and then the radio control units out. There should be 6 stations upstairs. Is that how many we had? Damned if I can remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That's how I count, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right, you go on this side, please. Por favor. That. Let's do this. Radio control system times 100%. We're going to do something with clocking on some of this. I think so. Oh no! I fell. Because I ran out of power. Yeah, we were going to clock crystal oscillators down to 1.5 per minute. 80%. Okay, click. Come down closer to the ground. So that when I fall, I don't fall hard. And then you guys are all at 100%. Great. Switch that back. Nope. Nope. This one. That one. I know I forgot to do something. I put my Caterium shoes on, just so I can be here on the ground. Till I run power around here. Actually, this goes all the way over because it's the station. So this needs to keep going. Keep on trucking. The station's 15 minus 4. Well, I don't know that it needs to be that wide, though. Let's go there. It also doesn't need to be quite as long as the station. So that might be just about enough. Let's do one more here. Just to kind of fit in with my opening there. My ladder hole. It's not a ladder hole. And this will be the station loading zone. We can switch back to the hover pack. So where do I want what coming in? Those will connect across, no problem. The rubber is going to go to both, so it doesn't really matter. There's going to be a couple items in the middle that we're going to have to take to either end, and then shift them to the front or the back. Well, no, these will be pretty close to being right where they need to be. Ish. I think we'll do the output here on the end, maybe? Yeah, why not? Okay, so this will take these. Did I do the math on this factory? I don't think I did. That's not the right spreadsheet. This one. I did not. Perfect. Good job, Wally. Okay, so we're making 4 times 4.5. Yeah, none. Okay. You go into there. You go into there. Like that. This is a loading station. And then we can do the rest of these as unloading stations. And they will do this connection, that connection. Even though I don't have any idea which one's going to be which just yet. Which is which? I fell? Is there no power down here yet? Switch to the Caterium shoes, that'll be fine. Finally you. Nope, not there. Go there. Unload. Okay, good. I didn't screw that one up. Or that one. Good job, Wally. Overpack. Yeah, that definitely can't stay there. Flips to the train. Alright. So, we're gonna have this one. It's here. Which is smack dab in the middle of the line. And this one here is pretty close to not smack dab in the middle of the line. It's just about to the end. So I think we'll route whatever comes out of this one toward this end. And then the other ones will route toward the other end. The only hitch to that is, what if I decide I want to double this, or add even 2 more to this, to go up from 18 to 22.5 or 27. If that's the case... No, wait, not that. Sorry. 2 more would make it 27. 4 more would make it... Yeah, we aren't going to need any more than 2 more of these. If that's the case, then that one in the middle is going to be... or this one here that's near the edge is not going to be near the edge anymore. Which means we'd have to bring it down further. And this one here, that's way clear of the edge, is now going to be about where that one is relative. So, do I care? Probably not, because we'd have to do some shenanigans anyway to get it to work properly. Although I guess I could bring this one down this way also, just for posterity's sake. We need to have, other than the rubber and because the rubber's going in both, and the crystal oscillators, circuit boards and aluminum casings are the only 2 we need in here. The rubber, though, is the second highest used by a long shot. The AI limiters come a long way. The circuit boards come a long way. But they're used so little that I don't really care. The rubber I should be concerned with, though, because we're going to move it further away. Quartz crystal. I think we'll go casings, rubber. No, maybe I don't want the rubber down this way. No, that's fine. We'll go casings, rubber. It probably doesn't matter. They're not that far apart from each other, station-wise. But we'll do the casings first, though, because they're going to come down and go straight into there anyway. That means that... Which direction do I want to route this? It's going to come over to this spot here. We'll take them... It's kind of almost exactly dead center, isn't it? It's a little this way. Okay. In that case, we will take these out this way. Autosave. Finish, please. Thank you. Organization. Industrial storage. Come down here. This way. That's backwards. That's perfect. The casings will come out, and they're going to go that way. And then also, what will come this way is the rubber. There. Yep. Okay, so... we can go that way, and then we can make the turn, and then come down. I think we'll do a pair of lines here. This one is right here. 1, 2. Like that. And we'll just line this one up with it. Like this. And then this one can go here. 1, 2. Like that. Case... I didn't do any of the math. Yeah, because that's how I roll. We're going to need 90 times 4 casings. That's 360, which means a Mark IV belt. Yes. That's those. And then I should have checked before I deleted the thing. The rubber, we need to have 45 times 4, which is 180, plus, I think that was like 11 or something, so another 40 something, which is just over 220, which means a Mark III belt of rubber. Okay, you'll come out, go this way, go this way. Please connect to thing. There you go. And then Mark IV belt of casings. Why? Weird. This comes out to here. One more. To here. That's actually fine. This one goes here. And then those will come down. Somewhere. I don't know yet. I need to figure that part out. I haven't figured that part out yet. I should really just put these into my calculator quickly. I could even pull that up and go through it as I'm... Oh, don't do that, though. As I'm going through it. I think that might be useful. Let's just do that quickly. Show you how my calculator works. Okay, so I think I have this set to this. Nope, I have it set to that. There we are. Calculator. Let's do... Wait a minute. Oops. I do this and float it just above my big old head. That should work. Okay, so this is my calculator. What it does is it takes in... it has the ability to take in raw materials. In this case, we don't need them. Let me find one that doesn't have... Yeah, one of these would be kind of good. Kind of not. I'll take this one. So this is Rocky Desert Radio Factory. Oops. We're going to be making... let me pull up. I don't know if you'll be able to see what I have open here, but or on the game, but that's fine. This is called insulated crystal oscillator, made in a manufacturer. Takes in first item is quartz crystal. Takes in 18.75, and we're taking in that times 4. No, because we're downclocking these to something. 1.5, 80%. So actually this is 18.75 times 0.8. Delete this so it's not there and confusing things. The next item in is rubber. We need a rate of 13.125 times 0.8. And so we need a total quantity of that times 4. And the third item in is AI limiter. The rate is 1.875 times 0.8. Quantity is that times 4. No fourth item for that. 4 buildings calculated. Output rate of 1.5. Crystal oscillator. Now what I want to do is come over here. Yep, I thought so. I thought I abbreviated the name to Crystal Osk. Value. I think everything else is correct. Crystal, quartz crystal, rubber, and AI limiter. Quartz crystal, rubber, and AI limiter. Quartz crystal. Rubber, AI limiter. Okay, good. So that's the supplies we need for the insulated crystal oscillator. And then we need to have radio control system. Radio control system. Manufacturer. This needs crystal oscillator at 1.5 per minute times 4 total quantity. Second item is circuit board. 15 per minute times 4 total quantity. Aluminum casing. Might have abbreviated that too. I'll need to go look. 90 is the rate. That times 4. How many we want. And then finally, rubber times 4. Then I just got to copy this formula. And the output rate is 4.5 radio control unit. Then I copy this formula. There we go. Let's see. Crystal Osk, we know. Circuit board, aluminum casing. I think I might have called like alu casing. We already know rubber and radio control unit. Circuit board, aluminum casing, radio control unit. Circuit board, okay. Aluminum casing. Oh, I did spell it out. Okay. And then radio control unit is somewhere down here. I probably missed it the first time. You know what? Radio. Why? Did I miss a section? It's in communications. I apparently missed an item. One item. Radio control units. After quantum... Oh, RCU. That's why. I did abbreviate. Okay, good. Although I guess I didn't need to. And the reason that I want to make sure these match, I could switch these to be drop-down pick lists, but for right now I didn't do it. But because I do this totaling over here. So now we know that we still have some quartz crystal left over, for example. We are seriously oversubscribed on rubber. But we also know that we're going to make 18 RC, or have 18 RCUs available. We're seriously oversubscribed on wire, if everything's running, of course. We are seriously oversubscribed on, or a little oversubscribed on encased beams, although we're not making very many, so a little bit is a lot. And I also need to update all the numbers for the aluminum, because I haven't updated the numbers for that just yet. Oversubscribed on steel pipes as well. So you can kind of see that we have I have a nice way to track how all this works, and can keep track of everything. Hopefully pretty well. As long as I keep it updated, of course. Let's get rid of that, and then we can come back in here. And now we know the rest of the story. But I guess I need to keep it open where I can see it. Okay, so I think maybe I should do this differently then. We should start at the bottom. Kind of. No, we should start here with the connectors. This takes in 4 items, but one of those items is coming from here. I could direct feed them above, but I think I'm going to direct feed them under, like we did up at the whatchamacallit, Crater Lakes, when we did all the space elevator stuff. That. And then this is going to bring in 3 items. One of those is rubber. It's going to come from this end. So maybe I'll put 1 there. And then the other 2 are quartz crystal and AI limiter. So maybe I'll do 1, 3, and 4 here. Just to kind of signify that they're different. Nope. This should work out nicely. And then the outputs for the final output here. Okay, so we're outputting 4.5 RCUs each. Easily enough done. Switch to Deuterium shoes too, by the way. Since we're just wandering around down here without any power. Oh, I should hook power up first. Anyway, but... let's see, these 4... we'll do aluminum in the first one. One and a half, 15, 90, 45. So the aluminum is the only one that matters. The rest of them are Mark 1. I'm going to skip the first one and put that's where we'll put the aluminum casings. Go. And then for here we have 15, 10, and 1.5. So these are all marked ones. After the autosave, please. Thank you. Okay. And then we do the underside as well. Now with that, that's too close. That's perfect. Okay, so aluminum casings will be here on the 3rd height. We need 4 of those. And we need to space that out by 14. Hold, please. I said hold. Why did you not hold? Unhold? Hold again. Yep. Okay, so this comes out This is aluminum casing, 360. That is a Mark IV belt. And these are Mark II lifts. Oh. And then below it, we'll put the rubber in. And that can't go in slot 2 because slot 2 is the connection for this. So the rubber will come in here into slot 3. I think should be right... Nope, not right there. That's the center of the machine. Here. That'll be on height 2. 4 of those. Spacing of 14. And check the belt speed again. Rubber, 10.5. So you only need 42.5 for this. So we only need a Mark I belt. Or 42 for this. No, that's the other rubber. 180. So it was a Mark III belt. Okay. You come out. And then these lifts are 45 each, so they're Mark I lifts. Okay, and then we have this one goes here. Mark I, because this is ridiculously slow. One and a half per minute. Okay, and then the final belt for these is going to come in on this outside. This end, it'll be here on the second height. Let's check the position. Perfect. Getting better at these. 4 of them, spacing of 14. Yep, that's correct. This comes out as well. And this is circuit boards. And we just need a Mark I belt worth of those. In the right spot? Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Mark I belt, Mark I belt. Oopsie, autosave. Mark I there. There. Here. And here. Okay, so that's the circuit boards that come in here. Oh, it's a foot from one of the manufacturers. Yeah, I'm not fixing that now. Much hooked up. And then we'll have rubber coming into this one as well from the other end. And then from this end, quartz and AI limiters. So I will put the quartz and the AI limiters here in this position, I think. Is that correct? Yep. 4 of these, spacing of 14. Place you. I don't necessarily care which one of these they are, and it doesn't matter belt speed wise. Quartz has a total belt speed of 60, And the aligners have a belt speed of 6. So we can connect either one to either one. Doesn't really matter. Everyone can see. Then you can come over here. Four. And 14. Delete, delete, delete. I should have done the belt speed change already. And didn't. Go. Then the rubber comes in from this end, and we're going to put it on the outside. So you go here. Think. There. Yep. And I have rubber over here on the lower level. Yes. So we're going to put it on the lower level here. Just because my own sanity. 4 and 14. And the rubber for these was 42 total, so Mark 1 belt also. Oopsie. And then, of course, we have one more thing to do. And that is the output. Merger. I believe it's there. And I believe it was right there. Yep, perfect. And these will go up on the top height, 4 on the negative, spacing of 14. Delete, delete. And these should have been Mark 1s, of course. There. 2. 3. 4. And that'll go out somewhere, somehow, some way. Spent a lot of stuff. So the belt for the output's going to come this way. Which means it'll poke up through here somewhere. Okay, that'll work. It'll just come down and it'll go up like this one here. Although I'm going to have to do some shenanigans to get it in the box. We'll figure it out. So these should go down... Did I say here? No, they should go down here. Let's go down again here. I need to be able to connect floor hole with this one. Now this one can be right here. So can this one, actually. It can be right here. It'll just come down further. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, and then those are... this spot. Wrong-o. There. Perfect. Okay, Mark 4 belt to here. Mark 4 lift coming up from here. Oh wait, E. That was Mark 3. There. Dang it. Okay. Mark 4 on the inside is the casings. Come on, down we go, down we go. There you go. So Mark... Oh, I didn't do the list down to the middle floor here. This one? We'll do it that way, I guess. And then this one. This way. Mark 4 goes that way. Mark 3 comes down 1, 2. Mark 3 goes in there. Actually, it's got to split. Take that back out. It's got to split to come down to this one. So let's do a splitter right here, maybe? That should work. Go in there. Go in there. You come to there. This is Mark 3 still, because it's 180. This one only needs to be Mark 1 though. And that'll help us with keeping it properly balanced, somewhat. Okay, that's those two inputs. I guess we could route the output if I have an idea of where I want to route it to. Which I kind of don't. How I want to route it, I should say. Let's go... No, over on this side. Here-ish? I can actually hook you up. I have them already hooked up upstairs. Like that. And then this... These must come over this far. So we're gonna have to go out and up. Okay. Just go right there. Mark 1 goes into there. This one is there. Mark 1 lift goes this way. Actually, it doesn't matter. Like that. Then we have this one here. Mark 1 belt comes down this way. I think we'll just do it like this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Can we get lucky on this one? No, we cannot. That's fine. This goes here. -1, 2, up 2, and Mark 1 belt. Go there. Go there. Gravy. That works enough. Good enough for me. Let me remember to do power here. And we're going to do power poles like... Put them here. At least now I can fly. I don't have to worry about powers, or tripping over stuff trying to run power pulls. Although with the floatiness of this pack, now I'm going to run out of power, right? Get the Wally out of the way there. I did that backwards. No. No. This can come over here then. And we'll come out to the middle of this one. Come here. Oh, you're here. And then here. Does this seem weird? Don't know. There. Then here. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That is not correct. Okay, this one goes... Hold still. This one goes here. There. You to there. Here. And then finally you. Great. We have power now. Now I should be able to get power underneath to fly around too. Should have done that the other way. Okay, so... No, I don't want to fly around down here. I need to fly around upstairs to bring in the last 3 items. I think these should come out the... 2 of them should come out the back of this. Let's do one, which is the circuits coming out this way. I guess I should stand underneath the thing. There. And then these ones can come out... I don't have any power this far down, though. This way. Okay. Is that it? Yes, it is. And this one down here, I need a little bit more foundation. Perfect. And let's see, you two are probably gonna have to come down this way to a certain point and then drop down. That point has not yet come. Still not. This is about it. I may want to have a little bit more room over here. These 2 are going on the inside, so they're going to come down this one here. I'm definitely going to want to make this bigger. I think I'm just going to make it both pieces bigger here. Can't tell if that's enough or not. I'll check it later. I'll go back down that way anyway. Same with that one. These will come down here. They should be in this spot. And I think I'll bring the other one down like this and curve it over. But let's go down. This should be fine. Jump down. Make sure this is correct. Yep. We'll bring the other one down. These are all Mark 1s, right? Yep. So we have this one coming down. We'll bring this one down like this, turn it over, and then spin it into the right place. That way I can bring them over in parallel instead of having them be on top of each other. Alright, so here we are. Same thing as before. This one comes out here. 1, 2. 2 for you. This one goes here. Mark 1, please. This is the right spot. Good. These go here and here. Mark 1 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. That just barely too long? Yep. Just go here somewhere in the middle. That, and like this. And then this one, no, not this one right here, also needs to go down and near this point. This one's on the outside of that, though, I believe. Should have marked this one while I was down here. Yeah, this one goes, I think, right there. Wait, is that not the right? Oh, it is. Okay. There we are. Yep. And this is also Mark 1. So I need to bring that last one here as well. Should be right in there. Right? Yep. Perfect. So, you're going to come out of this and turn right away. Right here. Mark 1 belt. There we go. Then we'll come this way. You can go right here. That's the center. 1, 2. This goes here. And then we have to have a lift here. Autosave again. Alright, so that should take care of those 3 items. Up here. You need to drop down now and reconnect them, or connect them up the rest of the way. There. 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 Down again. There. 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 You get a Mark 1 belt, and you are probably too far away to make this right. No, actually you're not. You're perfect. Perfect in every way. That should take care of the inputs. think. I didn't have to go resupply with anything from the train. Yet. Might in a moment. Okay, so we have output here. I guess we could name these. This is, not the station. RD, radio, RCU. Next one was aluminum. Okay, AL casing then, I guess. And this is a Mark IV lift. Because it was 360 of these. Okay, and you're already an unload station. This next one is without power. The next one is rubber. It's a Mark III belt. Belt. Unload station. Now we're surely going to run out of power. Let's just switch. The rest of these are Mark I. The next one was circuit boards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the rest of them are all Mark I. This one's the only one that matters. Mark I. 2, 3, 4. Unload, and this one will be circuit board. That'll be good enough. This one here can be AI limiter. And the final one is quartz crystal. Can't remember what I called that. Oh, it's not hooked up. All right. So now we need to do some major rail work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't remember how many that is. I should count them sometime. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. Now I know for next time. Oh, that makes sense. It's 5 because, yeah, the stations are 5. Stupid. Okay. Okay, let's go look at NF. Oh, that's trains. Quartz crystals. Okay, that's... There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I don't have to count them, I can just place them. Smart. Just don't place them crazily. There we go. And then it's all signals from here on out. Block signals. Do the output side first, I guess. And then this one doesn't belong. Input side goes here. This is a double already. Okay, good. Input side, oops, not there. No, you do not. Kind sir. There. And then here. And... Okay. I'm having a hard time. There. 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 Here, there, and everywhere. I don't know if I'm going to have enough stuff to make all the trains or not, though. That's the only question. Should, but I don't know. And you can go there, and there, and there. And we have all the blocks, I think, correct now. Oh, good. Okay. Just for funsies, I'm going to pull this train up a little bit. Yep, that's perfect. Okay, train time. I already need all the beacons. We have 5 stations, so I need 5 times 5 beacons and an autosave. Ooh, running out of rods. 25 beacons. Wait, was that too many? No, it's perfect. Okay, good. You go there. And then there. Let's see. This is the last one I want to do, because I need to go and name the other station. You go here. This goes to rubber. Do I still have... Yes, I do. At a timetable. Your source is going to be DC rubber. Load only rubber. And then your destination's going to be RD radio rubber. Unload only rubber. Locomotion states till the freight wagon is fully loaded or unloaded. And 1 second. Stay. Save changes. Turn on. Go. You here. Circuit board. This goes to NFAC circuit board. Load only circuit boards. And this goes to radio circuit boards. Right wagon is fully unloaded. Unload only circuit boards. Save, save, turn on. Let's see what this one is. AI limiters. Okay. You're going to the same place. AI limiter. And then you're coming back here. Save, save, turn on. And the final one here is crystals. Should just be crystal, actually. NF quartz crystal. Yeah, it should be crystal. Please click. Why can't I add that? Is there a problem with that station? Why can't I add everything else but that one? Now I can. Okay. Quartz crystal. And then come to here. Rename this one slightly. And I'll go rename the other one at some point. Okay, we had enough crap for all the trains. That's good. And this one, I believe, is going to be station... I guess I could use my hover pack again. 5960 then, I guess. Hopefully. Let's see. This is autosave. Thank you. Alright, just did AL casing, I think. Let's see. That should be 59, 60, 60. Yeah, it should be 60 or 61. Either one works technically. Casing. Hey, somebody's back already. And then we're coming here to this one. Here. Casing. Save, save. Turn on. I'm going to ride this train down and back again. And we'll name that those three stations actually. There and back again, Hobbit's Tale. Hey, Zelda Mario fan. Yeah, these are really cool trains in Satisfactory. They're monorail train, and then they're all electric, and they have those really cool. Actually, I don't know what they are. Probably some kind of a turbine, electric turbine thing. There that's actually turning the electricity into motion. Yeah, they're all electric, and then the you can see, we'll be able to see the car load here in a bit. Good, we're in the right spot. Let's turn off self-driving. I don't want it to leave without me. And then this is going to be what? I should go down there and get that one. How are you doing tonight? Came just in the nick of time. Just about getting done here. This is going to be AL casing 2. And this one is AL casing 1. And this one is, we're just going to call it AL sheets, I think. That'll be good enough. So, AL casing. 1 AL casing. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing plate up from 9 till probably 11-ish. Yeah, I think I can turn this back on now. So it's going to pick up casings here. We can watch the load animation. It's really cool as well. So reaches in and grabs the box full. Hey, Ontario. Have a good night. Loads it onto the rail car. Our hands are tired? Yeah, I believe it. And then, lets us leave. There we go. And that's a car full of these aluminum casings we need. Still running, that's good. It's all still running. Should have looked while I was down there, but I see all the refineries at least are green, so that's good. A couple of yellows there for a couple things. Not sure why. Head back down here. Good timing, Wally. It is just now time for me to think about wrapping up, so we're getting here to this station. If everything else came in, we should be able to get these crafting, and then be able to sign off with some success. I'm gonna hop out. Let's go down the hole. Definitely have to change that. That's not good. Oh, I didn't bring these down. Oopsie. Okay, these need to come down as well. Mark 4. Mark 4. 4. Well then. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Mark 3. Mark 3. Mark 3. These should all be Mark 1. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Did I pick up... What are these, circuit boards? Yeah, I picked up some probably, but it doesn't matter. And these should both be Mark 1 as well. I'm also making sure that I actually hooked up the upper part. Alright, we have AI limiters. We have quartz crystals. We have circuit boards. They are making their way down. They'll take a little while, because I was dumb and left before I hooked this all up correctly. Rubber's coming out. Casings are coming out. Those look like those are jamming somewhere. 4, 4... I don't know. Maybe we filled the machine up already. That could very well be. There's not actually a full Mark IV belt that we need, so if these machines are full of them already, not yet. But also, we have... Wait a minute. I screwed up. This casing should have been a Mark II belt, not a Mark I belt. We got them going into the first spot, right? Yeah. I did Mark 1s up here. No, I did one Mark 1 up here. How did I pull that off? Okay, well, whatever. That's full. Okay, they're full, that's why. The circuit boards are trailing along, and then the crystal oscillator should get started soon enough. There's the AI limiters coming down now. This crystal should be right behind. Figuratively speaking. Here it comes. Alright, AI limiters are starting to populate in there, and as soon as the quartz kicks off, or gets in there, it'll kick off. There's the casings train coming back again already. Another load. And I depleted my supplies by quite a bit. I'll have to go shopping again after between this stream and the next one. Okay, there they go. This is kicked off. Takes 40 seconds to process. I just want to make sure that these are actually making before we go. You guys should be about filled up by now. Yep, getting there. Okay, there it goes. Crafted one. It'll come out this lift down below, go across, come back up again. Might already be in here. Not yet. There it is. Just arrived. And it's crafting. Excellent. So this one started now. It's 64% done. This one hasn't quite gotten all of its quartz yet. And neither is this one, but I think we should be good to go. So, let's find a raid target. And, let's see, who should we go bother? I think we'll go raid, Mr. Taco. He is playing Satisfactory. He is, let's see, what is he working on tonight? Ah, nuclear, right. Working on nuclear. We'll get there eventually. It'll be a little while, but we'll get there eventually. So let's set that up. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the redeems, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. I think I'll probably stream it. If not, you'll hear me in Jeff or Ontario or Lana's streams. See you all tomorrow night, though, for Played Up, multiplayer shenanigans, redo, and then back here on Thursday for more Satisfactory, and I'll have hopefully figured out by then what exactly we're going to do next. So thank you all for coming. Thanks again, and we'll see you all. We'll see you all tomorrow or Thursday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye for now.